Halt, mutant. Oh my god, it's a bird mutant.
I'm not a bird.
Elimination mode on. uh, Welcome to TD Board Gamers. My name is Dave.
And I'm Dirk.
And today we're going to look at the third scenario in Mutant Genesis, Master Mold.
Ooh, time to get moldy.
All right.
All right, so this scenario is the Sentinel Factory. And then to play this, you're going to grab Master Mold 1 and 2 if you're playing Standard. If you're playing Expert, you'll grab 2 and 3. And then you will grab the Master Mold, the Sentinels, and a Standard set. So those are required. And then you'll grab one modular set, and their suggestion is the Zero Tolerance module. For setup, we're going to go ahead and put the Magneto Ally into play under the first player's control.
All right. And we have a separate video for all the different standards, so you can choose any of the standard sets you want.
Yep.
Then we got the Sentinel Factory. Side 1B starts with 1 threat per player, adds 1 threat per player per turn, has a threshold of 6 threat per player. Each Sentinel minion gains guard. When revealed, each player discards cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion and put it in play, engage with them. Oh man, trouble speaking. All right, the Magneto Ally.
All right, so the Magneto Ally here, he's a permanent ally in the fact that he can't be discarded or anything. He's got Victory 1, and he's got 5 hit points. He thwarts for 2, he attacks for 3, and then the first player will control him, and he does not count against your ally limit. And as a response, after he attacks and defeats a Sentinel, then you can heal 1 damage from him.
Okay.
So Magneto is your ally in this one.
So stage 2A, Master Mold's agenda. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Each player discards cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion. Then put it into play, engage with them.
Okay. And then Master Mold's agenda is it starts out with 1 threat per player, and then it has a threshold of 8 threat per player. It will get 1 threat per player each turn, but each Sentinel minion gains guard while this is out in play. And if this stage is ever completed, the players lose the game.
All right. All right. Then we got Master Mold stage 1. 1 scheme with a star, 2 attack, Sentinel, stalwart, toughness. Force interrupt. When Master Mold schemes against you, discard cards from the encounter deck until a Sentinel minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with you. Do not give Master Mold a boost card for this activation. And remember, all the Sentinel minions have guard.
Yeah, and he's only going to scheme for 1, but he's bringing one of the Sentinels with him, and they're going to scheme against as well. So, you do have to deal with that.
And you have another guard now before you can attack Master Mold.
All right, so phase 2 on Master Mold, he now has toughness and stalwart.
Oh, I forgot how many hit points he had. Oh, stage 1, he had 12 hit points per player.
Okay. So here he's got a scheme of 2, an attack of 3, and then the force interrupt is the same. He'll whenever he schemes, he'll mill for a Sentinel minion, and then he'll just scheme for 2, but he gets you a Sentinel minion. So that's the same as the first one, and he has 14 hit points per player.
Okay. Then stage 3, we got 16 hit points per player. Scheme of 3, attack of 4, stalwart, toughness, and this part's the same. When he schemes against you, you're going to discard cards to get a Sentinel minion, put that minion into play, do not give him a boost, and then the Sentinel minion, of course, will scheme as well. All right.
All right, so we start out here with the Sentinel Mark 8. So there's 2 copies of this. They're a Sentinel with 8 hit points. They scheme for 3. They attack for 3. And as a force response, after this minion engages you, you attach the topmost Sentinel attachment from the discard pile to them. So, as if the 3, 3, and 8 wasn't bad enough.
Yeah. And in the previous video, I had mentioned this was similar to Zola. The other one was, that is not true. This is what's similar to Zola.
Yeah, this is where they get all the attachments.
Yeah, so you got some attachments here. So we got a unit upgrade. Gets +1 scheme, +1 attack. Sentinel tech attached to a Sentinel minion. Otherwise, this card gains surge. Attached minion gets +2 hit points and gains retaliate 1. And as a boost, attached to a Sentinel minion. Now, this also does not say, attached to a minion that does not have another copy. So the same Sentinel could get 2 unit upgrades.
Yes. All right, then we've got 2 copies of Stun Beam. So this is a Sentinel tech that gives them +1 attack. Again, you'll attach it to a Sentinel minion. This one is without a copy of it already attached. Otherwise, it'll gain Surge. And then as a forced response, after the attached minion attacks and damages a character, you'll stun that character because it is a Stun Beam.
Yep. All right, then we got 2 copies of a treachery called Master Mold's Children. When revealed alter ego, each minion engaged with you schemes. If you are not engaged with a minion, Master Mold schemes.
Which will get you a minion.
Yes. And as a hero, each minion engaged with you attacks. If you are not engaged with a minion, Master Mold attacks you.
All right. So we've got 2 copies of Shields Up Treachery. So this one, whenever it's revealed, you'll give each Sentinel minion engaged with you a tough status card. Otherwise, the card will gain Surge. If it comes out as a boost, you'll give the villain a tough status card instead.
Okay. Then we got a side scheme called Intruder Alert.
Intruder Alert.
3 scheme per player, 3 threat per player when it comes out. When defeated, the player who defeats the scheme discards cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion, puts it in play, engage with them, and Crisis. And of course, remember, all Sentinel minions have guard.
Yay! All right, so we've got 2 copies of Insert Virus Program. So this side scheme has a 2 threat per player to start, but it also has Hindered 2, so you'll add an additional 2 for each player. It does have Victory, so whenever you defeat one of these, it'll go away. But whenever defeated, you'll deal 2 damage to each Sentinel enemy. So unfortunately, it's the good one that goes away. And it does come in with a acceleration token on it,
right,
or icon.
That'll affect all the minions and Master Molds.
Yes.
All right. And then there's 2 modules. This one is required. So this is the Sentinel module, Sentinel Mark 5. One thing you'll note, the mark number is also equal to the hit points, which is fun. You want to know how many hit points somebody has? Now you know. Sentinel Mark 5, it's got 5 hit points, 1 scheme, 3 attack. Sentinel, when revealed, if targeted for elimination is attached to your identity, Sentinel Mark 5 attacks you, even if you're in alter ego form.
Ooh.
Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for targeted for elimination attachment and reveal it.
All right. Then we've got 2 copies of the Sentinel Mark 4.
6.
6, yeah, because he's got 6 hit points, of course. So he schemes for 2, he attacks for 2, he does have Quick Strike, and if targeted for elimination is attached to your identity, when this one comes out as a boost, then you will deal this card, or if it is attached to an identity, you'll deal this card to that player as a face-down encounter card.
Yeah, so I could get it as a boost, and if Dirk had targeted for elimination, then it becomes an encounter card that he's going to have to deal with.
Yep.
All right, speaking of targeted for elimination, we have 2 copies. It's an attachment attached to your identity. If a copy of targeted for elimination is not attached to you, otherwise this card gains Surge. When you are engaged with a Sentinel minion, you cannot change from hero form to alter ego form. And as an action, exhaust your identity to discard this card. So Hulkling would not like this card.
Nope, not at all. All right, then, so now moving on to the Sentinels. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought we were done. Oh, okay, this is the last one. So we've got Relentless Robots here. So this side scheme starts out with 3 threat per player. It has a hazard icon on it. And while it's in play, each player engaged with a Sentinel minion cannot thwart this scheme. So you have to get rid of the Sentinel minions to be able to thwart the scheme.
The second scenario then is Operation Zero Tolerance. And we got some more Sentinels, of course, because why not? Sentinel Mark 2, scheme of 1, attack of 2, 2 hit points. When revealed, if Operation Zero Tolerance is in play, Sentinel Mark 2 gains Surge. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Operation Zero Tolerance side scheme and reveal it.
All right. Next, we've got 2 copies of the Sentinel Mark 3. This is a Sentinel minion with 3 hit points. It schemes for 2, attacks for 3. It comes in with toughness, and whenever it's revealed, you're going to search the encounter deck and discard pile for the energy barrier attachment and attach it to this minion. If it comes out as a boost, you're going to be stunned, and if you're already stunned, you're going to take 2 damage.
Okay. Then we got 2 copies of Energy Barrier. It's an attachment, gives +2 attack. Sentinel tech. Attach the Sentinel minion without energy barrier attached and give it a tough status card. Otherwise, this card gains surge. And as a force response, after attached minion attacks, give it a tough status card.
All right. And the last card we've got here is Operation Zero Tolerance. It is the namesake. So this one is a side scheme. It has 3 threat per player to start with. As a force response, after an enemy attacks and defeats an ally, you're going to put that ally face down underneath this card. And then if there's ever X cards under here, and X is going to be 3 plus the number of players. So on a 2-player game, it would be 5. Then the players lose the game.
Right. And the nice thing is, if you saw our previous video with the Sentinels, this was permanent, and there were some treacheries that added to it. This is, you can just, if you chump block too much, and you got 3 or 4 cards under them, you just remove all the threat, and this gets discarded, and then those allies would come back. And so it's a little harder to lose this way in a normal scenario, unlike the Sentinel scenario. So
Yep.
that's pretty nice, because this, since it's a modular set, of course, this could show up in other, villain decks. All right. Well, anyways, so that was Master Mold. He's pretty fun. All the guard Sentinels as guards was interesting, and if you go into Alter Ego, then you're getting more Sentinel minions popped out, and you have to deal with that.
Yeah, so that'll teach you to go down and heal.
Yep.
Not really.
Right. Unless you're targeted for elimination, then you can't go down.
That is true.
So, anyways, so thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go ahead and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts whenever we post new videos. All right, see you.